Initial decision making. In this unit we have only one method of problem, that is n jobs 2 mission. It means jobs any number but machines are only 2, that's why we call it as n jobs 2 missions problem. So for this problem we are applying the Johnson's algorithm. So here we have one problem. Let us see 7 jobs each. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, these are jobs are 7, each of which has to go through the m1 and m2, these are missions. So here two missions n jobs. Okay, 7 number of jobs, m1 m2 processing time in hours are given by, this is the table. Determine the sequence of these jobs that will minimize the total elapsed time. Okay, we have to minimize the total elapsed time. So we are trying to solve here. So this is our problem. Given data, number of machines to m1 and m2, number of jobs 7, these are 7 jobs 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. To solve n jobs, so jobs are n, missions are 2. Problem we use Johnson's algorithm. Okay, we are using Johnson's algorithm, optimum sequence of jobs. So for this sake we have to draw one small table. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So here m1 and here m2. Okay, so for this we are doing one action, that is in this m1 and m2, which one is the least value we have to find first, that is 1. So 1 comes under the mission m2, so that we are starting from here. 1 comes under the job 6, so simply we are writing 6 here. Okay, next we have to tick here. Next in the least value is 3. Okay, here m1 has 3 and m2 also have 3, so we are always give the priority for the mission m1, first priority for the mission m1, so that we have to write one job first m1 job 1 and the m2 for job 7. Okay, you have to take these two. Next least value is 6, so m2 and m1 and m2 has the value 6, so it means you have to give the first priority for the m1, so you have to write 4 here. Next least value is 10, so here we have 9 and 8, but we don't consider these values because we are giving tick mark for these values. Okay, next we have 3 tens here, so we have to give the first priority for the m1, so you have to write 5 here. Next here again mission m2 has 2 tens, so first we have to give the priority for which m1 value is, which one value is highest, it means 3 job value is highest, so it means you have to write 3 here and the 2 here and 3 here, because mission 3, so we have to write 3 here and the 2 here. Okay, this is the optimum sequence of jobs. Okay, let us see. Okay, here we have the clear notes. Okay, next step, this is our next table. So here sequence is job sequence is 1 1 4, just see there 1 4 5 2 3 7 6, 1 4 5 2 3 7 6. Okay, next time in, so every mission time in. Machine M1 time in time out, machine M2 time in time out. This is idle time, this is job sequence. So time in, it means every machine starting from 0, so we have to write 0. So M1 machine at job 1 value is M1 machine at job 1 value is 3, so timeout value is 3. Okay, it means nothing but 0 plus 3 is equals to 3. Okay, so machine M2 time in value is, you write the same value here, 3. Timeout value, it means here machine M2 at the job 1 has 8, so it means 3 plus 8 is equals to 11. Okay, next here idle time, it means we have to write the idle time is 3. Okay, so this is the difference. Okay, next here 4 machine job sequence 4 has values, M1 has 6, so it means you have to write the same value here, same job out value, time out value, machine M time out value is write simple here, so that is 3. Time out value 3 plus 6 is equals to 9, so you write. Next you have to compare this value and this value, which one is the highest, you have to write there. So it means 11 is highest, we have to write there. So next we, in this 2, which one is the highest, we have to write there. So 11. Next machine, so you have to write 11 plus, so machine M2 at the 4, so machine M2 at 4, it plus 6, so it means 17 here. So how we can measure the idle time in the, it means you have to compare these two values. Okay, time in and time out. So here you compare these two values, it is 0, 11 minus 11 is 0. So next we have to pass this value to here, so we have to 9 here, write 9 here. So machine job 5 M1 has 10, so 9 plus 10, that is equals to 19. So again we have to compare this, again we have to compare these two values, which one is the highest, we have to write there, so that is 19. Okay, 19, so plus M2 at the 5, so 19 plus 12, that is equals to 31. So again we have to compare the idle time for these two, it means the difference is 2. Okay, next we pass this value to here. Okay, 19, we have to write 19 here, so 19 plus job 2, so job 2 machine M1, that is 12, plus 12 is equals to 31. Okay, next we have to pass the value same here, 31. Okay, so it means we have to compare these two values, here 31 and here also the 31 same, so 31 plus job 2 machine M2, that is 10 plus 10, that is equals to 41. There is no difference between these two, so it means the values idle time is 0. Okay, next we have to pass this value from here. Okay, that is 31, so 31 plus job 3 M1 plus 15, that is equals to 46. We have to write the same value here. So same value here. So it means we are comparing these two, which one is the highest we have to write. It means 46 is the highest. So 46 plus, so machine M2 job 3, that is plus 10, that is equals to 56. So what is the difference between these two? Okay, we have to compare these two, that is 5. We have to write 5 here. Next 7. So we have to pass this value to this, that is equals to 46. 46 plus job 7 machine 1, job 7 machine 1, that is equals to 9 is equals to 55. So we have to compare these two, 55 plus 56, that is here we have to write 56. So this is the difference is 1, that is nothing but it is our idle time. Okay, so 56 plus 7 job, that is equals to 3, so that is 59. Okay, next here we have to write this value here 55. So 55 plus the values, highest value is 11, so 55 plus 11 is equals to 66. 66 we have to compare these two values, so 59 and 66. So which one is the highest? 66. We have to write 66 here. 66 plus 1, that is equals to 67. So the difference is, so here the difference, okay, here the difference is 7. Okay, here the difference is 0, here the difference is 5, here the difference is 0. So here the difference is 2, here the difference. Okay, next the total value is 17. Therefore total elapsed time is equals to 67. Okay, hours. Total idle time for machine M2 is equals to 17 hours. Total idle time for machine M1 is equals to 67 minus 66, that is equals to 1 hour. So idle time for machine M1 is equals to 1 hour. Okay, this is our problem. Okay, here we have, okay, once again I am repeating here. So here how we can take the values, it means, so machine starting from 0 we have to, so 0 plus 3, again we have to write 3 here, 3 plus 8 11. So here this is the difference. Okay, so machine M1 is starting from 0 but M2 is starting from 2, it means there is a difference, that is 3. Okay, we have to write there. Next, so we have to pass this value to here. Okay, so 3 plus 6 9, so 9. Then next we have compare these two values, so this and this, compare these two values, which one is highest we have to write there. So we have to compare these two values, which one is highest we have to write there. It means it is 11 is highest, so 11 plus 6 it is 17. Okay, so next 11 minus 11, that is 0. So that is idle time. How we can measure the idle time means timeout value minus time in value. So that is the value. Okay, next, so we have to pass the 9 here. 9 plus 10 19. So again we have to compare these two values. Okay, compare these two values. Which one is highest we have to write there. So that is 19. So 19 right here. So next we have to 19 plus 2, that is 31. Okay, so next we have to compare these two values, that is our idle time. Okay, so idle time is equals to m2 timeout minus time in. Okay, so we get this value. Next we have to just pass the value here. 19 plus 12, that is equals to 31. So we have to compare these two values. Okay, so we have to compare these two values. Which one is highest we have to write here. So 31 is the highest, so simply we have to, so same the value here, so we are writing here. So next, the ideal time is timeout value minus timing value. So 31 minus 31, that is equals to 0. So 31 plus 10 is, that is equals to 41. Next we have to pass the 31 here. 31 plus 15, that is 46. 46. So we have to compare these two. Okay, which one is the highest we have to write here, that is 46. 46 plus 10. So 46 plus 10. So now we are writing the time in and time out value. So that is 46 minus 41. So that is equals to 5. Okay, so maybe that is timeout minus time in. So we get the 5. Next 46 plus 9, that is 55. So again we have to compare these two. Means we get 56. Which one is the highest, that is 56. So 50 plus 3, that is equals timeout minus timing, that is equals to 0. That is idle time. Next 55. 55 plus 11, that is equals to 66. So again we have to compare this value to the 59. So which one is the highest we have to write there, that is 66. 66 plus 1, that is equal to 67. Timeout minus timing. So that is, so this timeout minus timing, so that is 7. Okay, okay, this is our format. Okay.